greetings to everyone on this National Science Day. I would just like to give a message to each one of you. Please keep your curiosity alive. That is scientific temper. Asking questions on why, what, where, how, when. Continue doing that, my dear students. Never ever think that your question is not right or it's not proper. The more you ask questions, the more your scientific temper remains. And that is how that you move ahead with knowledge. I would like to tell to all the teachers and parents, do not ever reprimand your child for asking questions. We need to be patient and learn how to answer these questions. That's the only way that children will remain interested and alive in all that is happening around in the world. So my dear children, continue asking questions. And my dear teachers and parents, keep yourself empowered to answer all the questions that our children ask. Thank you.
The theme of World Science Day 2021 is Creating Climate Resilient Community.
Hi everyone, can you imagine a life without science? Today is an international day for all of us to reflect the importance of science in our daily life. Yes, today is World Science Day. Let's acknowledge the importance of this day.
November 10th is celebrated as World Science Day for Peace and Development. The first World Science Day for Peace and Development was celebrated worldwide on 10th November 2002 under UNESCO. It highlights the significant role of science in society and the need to engage the wider public in debates on emerging scientific issues. With climate change becoming a serious threat to the lives of billions of people and the planet, this year's celebration highlights the importance of building climate-ready communities. The objectives of World Science Day for Peace and Development are to strengthen public awareness on the role of science for peaceful and sustainable societies, to promote national and international solidarity for shared science between countries, to renew national and international commitment for the use of science for the benefit of societies, and to draw attention to the challenges faced by the science and raising support for the scientific endeavour.
COP26, hosted by the United Kingdom in Glasgow in November, is the first climate change conference since Paris 2015, where the world is coming together to assess progress towards limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees, in addition to strengthening climate action across the public and private sectors. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asserted that India is the only country that is delivering in letter and spirit the commitments on tackling climate change under the Paris Agreement. He told world leaders at the COP26 that India will target a net zero goal by 2070 and aim at increasing its non-fossil fuel energy to 500 gigawatt in its energy mix by 2030.
Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about the importance of restoration of mangroves. Humans have become adapted, destroying natural habitat. Indeed, we are so good at it. We have changed the very makeup and climate of our planet. The recent study found that mangrove forests could be adapting to climate change by growing beyond their usual range. Mangrove restoration is the regeneration of mangrove forest ecosystem in areas where they have previously existed. Since environmental impacts are an ongoing threat, to successfully restore an ecosystem implies not merely to recreate its former condition, but to strengthen its capacity to adapt to change over time. It has also been found that areas surrounding mangrove forests are subject to less damage from cyclones than non-forested areas. They are a natural coastal defense. The steady roots system of mangrove trees
help form a natural barrier against violent storm surges and flood. They are carbon sink. Coastal forests help the fight against global warming by removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, most of which is stored within the plant. Kallen Pokudan, or more famously known as Kandal Pokudan, was one dedicated soul that spent the best part of his life in conserving and restoring the dying stretch of mangrove in Kannur.
Hello guys, I am here to show a model of earthquake alarm. I made this earthquake alarm using various materials like battery, switch, buzzer, cardboard, safety pin, nut and bolt and copper wire. Do you know what is earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden movement or trembling on earth's tectonic plates that create shakes in the ground. There are so many disadvantages for an earthquake. Some of the disadvantages are loss of habitat for humans and animals, causes death and destruction for humans and animals, causes landslides, tsunamis are produced by earthquakes, sometimes people might experience poverty due to earthquakes. One of the most important advantages of earthquake alarm is it can wake you up and alert you at the moment the quake starts, so you can immediately take cover or tend to other family members. One of the most important advantages of earthquake alarm is it can eliminate confusion, save your valuable seconds and provide peace of mind. There are lots of natural calamities that we are facing throughout the year. Some of them are floods, earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, etc. What is earthquake detector? An earthquake detector or earthquake alarm is a device that senses earthquakes and alert people. Now I am going to show the working principle of my earthquake alarm. We can find a lot of earthquake detector in the market. Some smartphone apps also exist this. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you an experiment based on electrolysis of water. What do you know about electrolysis of water? Electrolysis of water is a process in which water splits into its two constituent particles, hydrogen and oxygen, when electric current is passed through it. Now, let me show you that experiment. So, this is my experiment. For conducting this experiment, you will need two electric wires, one battery, two pencils, some warm water, some salt and a sheet of cardboard. After when we connect the battery with the pencil, so this is how the electrolysis of water appears. The right pencil is the cathode, so hydrogen is forming on that pencil. The left one is the anode, so oxygen is forming on that pencil. Hydrogen is more than the oxygen. Thank you.
Hi, I am Ashwajit Manoj. I am here to do an experiment with turmeric powder and detergent. Here we can see that the yellow color changes into a red color. It is because that detergent solution is an alkali. Turmeric is natural acid-base indicator. The solution of the substance is basic, then it changes into red color. If the solution is acidic in nature, then it changes into yellow color. Here the detergent solution is basic, so the turmeric changes into red color.
Hi everyone, I am Aishwarya Pimanan from class 8. Today I am going to present an experiment. Before getting to that, let me say a few things. To celebrate the 20th edition of World Science Day for Peace and Development, UNESCO and its scientific communities and partners organizing a series of activities at UNESCO headquarters and in UNESCO field offices in developing countries. Can you guess it? Yes, it is building climate-ready communities. It is a planning program to help local leaders to build climate resilience. Climate change is a part of climate resilience. Today, I am going to do an experiment about climate change. So, let's get into the experiment. The experiment which we are going to do is about change in sea level. This is related to climate change. For doing this experiment, we need water, ice cubes, 2 containers where you have made some land using clay, half of both bowls, marker and a ruler. First, take some water and pour into the empty space. Of both the containers. Then take some ice cubes and place it on the land area of the first container. And take some more ice cubes and put it into the water area of second container. Now mark the water level with the ruler. Mark the water level of second container also. Then wait for some time. The water level of first container was 2.1 centimeter and the water level of second container was 3.2 centimeter. Now let's check it again. Now, the water level of first container increases 2.5 centimeter and the water level of second container increases only 3.3 centimeter. Did you observe that the water level of first container increases more than the water level of second container? This is because the ice has melted and gone into the water. It's causing the sea level to rise more. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Ayanali from grade 6. I am here to show you about simple machines. Different types of simple machines are lever, pulley, wheel and axle, inclined plane, wedge and screw. I am trying to exhibit with the things which is within my reach. Now let's talk about lever. This is a load, this is an effort and this is an fulcrum. Mechanical advantage of a lever is equal to the ratio of the effort arm to the load arm. Now we can talk about pulley. Consists of a circular disc made up of wood or metal. An axle passing through its center. There is a rim in the disc where a rope can pass through. End of an axle supported on a frame called block. Effort is when I pull. Load is the one which comes up.